right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Aaron Hernandez's ex-fiancee, we know he passed in 2017, has moved on, and people are talking about who she moved on with, which is her business, really. And it's with a guy named Dino. I can't pronounce his last name, but he was an ex-college football teammate of Aaron Hernandez out of Long Island, New York. And people are hanging because they was an ex-teammate of Aaron Hernandez. Let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And Shayanna Jenkins is her name, and she had a daughter with Aaron Hernandez. And this Dino guy, he got a record. He got a little assault record, trespassing record. You know, they gonna talk about that. He owns a bar. He kind of trained in boxing as well. Didn't have a pro bout. So there's some things out there about him. Man, it wasn't gonna be squeaky clean. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you would think she had learned her lesson with guys that's, you know, they're kind of bad boys. But the thugs, the dope dealers, the bad guys, females tend to want to kind of, you know, be with those type of guys. The good guys that do their job and that's good fathers that make an honest living, they tend not to attract females like that until females are really, you know, they didn't experience the feds kicking in their door, or they went through two or three trials, they've been kidnapped or some shit like that. So they tend to only want the good guy when they had a few kids and their baby daddy locked up, or they've been through some bad relationships, and then they want to settle down with the right guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see all these dudes in high school who couldn't really, who were shooting they shot at particular females and they won't give them no play. And then 20 years later at the 20-year class reunion, they getting all the play. For real. If you pass me by and you ain't show me no interest, ain't no second chance. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not about to raise nobody else's kids when you ain't show me no play at one point. But Shayanna Jenkins, they said they met a year ago. So a year ago would be 2019, 2018. Hernandez died in sometime 2017. So he said they met a year ago. She pregnant by him. They having a baby girl. He got one girl outside their relationship already. Obviously, Shayanna Jenkins, she got a daughter, Aaron Hernandez, and you know, he basically said that you know, Aaron loved his daughter more than anything, and that he would be happy that he end up with Shayanna Jenkins. Now, most people gonna think, oh, his former teammate, they was already messing around with each other. But if it's true that they met a year ago, then they didn't know each other. Now it's yet to be known, or somebody else can confirm it, that Aaron had introduced her to Dino, or they had knew each other or talked to each other. Because remember, she didn't move down to Florida. I don't think she moved down to Florida with Aaron Hernandez for college. She still was in Connecticut. Because in the doc, he was talking to the Fiancee brother, saying that the strippers look way better than his girl that he got back in Connecticut. So it seemed that I don't know, maybe she visited Florida, maybe she didn't. So I don't know if she ever met him, but he from the New York area, they was from the New England area. So it's a chance that maybe Hernandez did introduce, but he said they met through a mutual friend. You know what I'm saying? And they hit it off, and he didn't ask about Hernandez or nothing like that. And they, you know, he just chopped game with her, and you know, they kicked it, and they end up hitting it off. Now, I only can take him at his word that he didn't know her beforehand. But, you know, that could be true. You know what I'm saying? And she got to move on. You know, she ain't supposed to be stuck on him forever. At the end of the day, she still get that feeling. She still get horny. She still got a type. She still gonna need to move on. So, was she supposed to just sit there and cry and not move on and live her life in sorrow? No. You know what I'm saying? That's just the game. Just as a man, if your wife died, you know, at the end of the day, you're gonna take it hard. You're gonna take it hard and be mad, but eventually you still get horny. You still have needs. You still need to soil your royal oats like Prince Akeem from Coming to America, and that's just what it is. So I ain't mad at her. Now if she went to go mess with the ops, you know, like the drug dealer, then I'm looking at her funny. Now does it kind of make me a little wary that she messing with his ex-teammate? Yeah, but if they truly didn't know each other and met through a mutual friend, then it is what it is. He owned the bar now. You know, he must be doing, you know, good for himself. So you move on. He said, you know, Aaron would be happy to know that, you know, I'll be taking care of his daughter, and you know, it is what it is. He wasn't gonna be able to take care of his daughter regardless. She was gonna move in move on if he was alive in jail or not. That's just the harsh reality of it. Some dudes go away for a year or 2 years, and a girl be messing around on you. You know what I'm saying? And ain't that many down chicks in the world. But like I said before, it don't surprise me if today, even if she messed with the dude that he was beefing with in the streets or something like that. It don't surprise me. The greater people out here, man. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. But the one thing he couldn't say about that woman is that she didn't ride or die. Him and the other girl that was on cancer. He couldn't say they didn't ride or die for him. He had some real people in his corner. Because his wife sat there to the end. When his brother stopped coming, his mama stopped coming. When everybody stopped coming, she still was there. And the only reason the girl on cancer wasn't there because they locked her up and she was sick. And she ended up passing. He had some real ride or die chicks. You know what I'm saying? That girl was ride or die. And that's one thing about the sisters. The sisters gonna stay there through the thick and thin. Black women, the average black woman will stay through the thick and thin. They say a lot of things about black women. They're hard to deal with. You gotta pay for their weed, They got a lot of mouth. They don't submit to women, but submit to men the way they should be. But at the end of the day, when shit hit the fan, more than a Latino, a white woman, whoever, a sister gonna stay there. She ain't gonna bail. I remember when Puffy was going through the thing about the gun at the club with Shayanna, and Jennifer Lopez bailed on him. Just bailed on him like he was already guilty. She didn't stay by him. What Lil Wayne say? Then she want to leave when you say you out of mustard. For real. So one thing about Shayanna Jenkins, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. It looks shady or whatever. She was down with Aaron Hernandez to the end. Like Tupac say, to the end. If you need somebody to depend on, there will be no resistance. He said, I'll be there to the end when my homies called. When she was there to the end. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to question her because she was solid. She was solid. All this stuff coming around, is he homosexual? And they end up coming out saying that was false. That teammate lied on Aaron Hernandez. And usually in those type of specials, that's what happened. And Aaron can't defend himself, but that's the game. So I'll link an article in the description, kind of give you a background of old boy and the story. But, she got to move on. She got a life. She got to provide for her daughter. She got needs to provide with, and he ain't coming back through that door. So I ain't mad at her. It is what it is. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video requests. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time, we gone.